99%. Welcome back, Marquee Gang, to another rendition of the Marquee Podcast. I go by the name of Keita Dillon.
Go by the name of Mav as usual.
My name is Big Cornstalk, but everybody just call it short for corn.
Oh yeah, he back,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
He back. He back.
Most
The big,
definitely back.
the
Hey,
big, the big guy is back. The big
hey,
guy
we
is
had
back.
Big
hey,
corns back.
we had a few people say, man, y'all got to get him back on the show, man.
All love, man.
So
Appreciate it. Whoever it is, thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate y'all having me. It's all love.
Yeah.
All love.
so listen, Marquee Gang, we got a good show for y'all lined up, but listen. Before we go further, I gotta tell y'all a story, bro.
Uh-oh.
So, anybody listening that's not familiar with Nashville, Tennessee, that's where I reside. That's where Brother Corn resides. Mav spent some time here, but now he back in Cali. But
Temporary.
listen, man. Okay, so I'm riding down Elm Hill Pike, right?
Put it on my car.
I'm riding down Elm Hill Pike. That's a street that's in Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm anybody that's familiar with that street, there is like when you're getting off Bradley, there's an exit ramp. You can go left. You go left, you're going towards like Donaldson. You go right, you're going towards like Fessler's Lane, right? So
Hmm.
there's an apartment building that is right there across the street from the exit I'm talking about, right? Bro, why this morning? So I gotta be at work very, very early. I ain't gonna tell niggas my schedule on, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta be at work very, very early, right? Bro, it's about 5:50 in the morning. Man, why I almost commit vehicular homicide this morning, bro? Man, listen. So I'm trying honestly, I'm trying to get the Hardee's, right? I give me a little steak and biscuit, you know what I'm saying, before I go in. Bruh, I swing around the corner. Man, this little girl, first of all, bruh, she couldn't have been over 5 feet tall. She probably was a young girl, but she was, that's the time the high schoolers is out, right? Bruh. So she's coming across the street. I don't know why, but I did not see this little girl, bruh. She fucking she had on all black, and for some reason, even though it was hot today, she had on a fucking hoodie, right? Bro, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I did not see that little girl because, like, if you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro, that little girl emerged from the streets, bro.
Oh man.
Because, like, the apartments where we going or where I'm telling y'all about, if somebody coming out of them, you can see it clearly. I never seen that girl come out, like come across that street, bro.
Man.
And if I would have hit that little girl, I mean, I still had like 8 minutes to get to work. I think I would have tried to make it to work, man. And I would have. I mean, no, I'm just playing. Marquee Gang, I'm just playing. If I had hit that little girl, I would have made sure she was okay. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
how y'all week been, man?
Oh, go ahead, Corn.
Yeah, I mean, I know it ain't an issue, but I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Mav, how was your week, bro?
Oh man, no, it's been all right, man. It's been cool. It's been kind of quiet. Been trying to relax this week, and
Have you been?
I
Have
started
you been?
started working out again.
Are you working out now? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Started weightlifting a little bit again.
Are you dodging the hose?
It, oh, of course, yes. There will be none right now. There will be none right
Are you
now.
sworn off the hose?
No, no, I ain't sworn them off. I ain't sworn them off. Like I'm open to conversation, but nothing serious right now. So
Mm.
Like
Okay.
I'm not trying to, you know.
Corn, what you been up to,
Why?
bro?
I'm doing what I do, man. I work out. I go to work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get people mad on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's
speaking of
my
the internet, nigga, man, you almost made me spit my drink out when I read when you was talking about you work at City Gear, how you shuffled up
oh,
out of there.
man. Listen, man. Let me tell you what happened. You feel me? So listen. So it's three. It's three. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went. You feel me? This
Mm-hmm.
true story now. On everything I love, my nieces, everything, kids, all that. What's happening? I'm good, family. So this how it went. So I see three. I see three young niggas through the window walking up with ski masks on, right? And I can see them. You know what I'm saying? I can see, you know anybody who works at City Gear Nash who knows City Gear Nashville on Bell Road, they got all the
Yeah,
windows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you can see everything. So they got the PSD. So two of them had the PSD draws on with the extendo poking out. You feel me?
yeah,
So I'm like, okay. And then another thing in the back with PSD draws on with the Draco wood grain poking
yeah,
out his. With, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, what the hell? I'm like, all right. So I started bagging back already. I'm already on alert. I start bagging back from the door.
yeah.
So they come in. They come in. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
One one of them looked at me. Two of them went to the cash register.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah, we ain't even do this one. So I took my badge off. You feel me?
For real?
I put my back against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Started slowly tiptoeing up out of there. You hear
Yeah,
me? So I went to the car, got mine, went to Zaxby's until the coast was clear about 45 minutes to an hour later. And I come back, what the hell you was at? Come on, whoa, whoa. I said, man, I went on break, bro. You feel me? I'm talking about I'm the real deal. Imagine me now. I'm the real deal 6'3", 240, trying to tiptoe on the wall,
yeah.
up out of there. You feel me? It was silly. Do you hear me? It
So
was
look, so
silly.
so what they do?
I have no clue. Yeah,
I
I ain't
ain't
had
stick
no time
around.
to find out. I ain't figure out nothing.
Yeah,
I ain't figure out for nothing. Cause the work was like, man, they was in shit. I was nervous as hell. I didn't know what they was on. I said I ain't know either. Shit, that's why I left. Fuck you talking about. I'm the that was silly right there, bro.
hey man, I don't
Silly.
know. That's the same City Gear. Shit, you already. I ain't gonna tell that story because you already said they location, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. But hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Them
Definitely.
niggas sold me some dirty forces, bruh. Swear to God, man. Man, look, I remember it was a couple years ago, man. I went through there, got some fresh whites. You know what I'm saying? I take them out the box. I don't know if a nigga was trying them on and just running around in them hoes, but man, the bottom of my forces was filthy.
Mm.
Hey, but I took them back though. They gave me another pair though.
As they should.
Yeah, they gave me another pair. Shout out to them for that. But anywho, let's
Shout
go
out to City
ahead and
again, man.
let's start the show. Okay, so look, I mean, unless you've been living under a rock, I know you've been hearing about Marquee Gang. I know y'all been, paying attention, listening to, everything that's going on with Cassie and Diddy.
Right, you almost have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got to talk because I'm talking about, man. I get to work, supervisors, managers, all my coworkers, everybody talking about it. It's all
Facebook
on
talking
social
about
media,
it, TikTok,
All on social media.
all
Breakfast
on like,
Club,
man. That's all that's
Breakfast
on.
Club, everywhere. That's all they
First
talk
of
about.
Right.
all, okay, listen. I'm gonna give my initial thoughts. Right,
Go ahead.
my initial thought. P Diddy, you old as hell, nigga. That nigga, man, that nigga got a whole head full of gray hair, facial hair, gray and shit. This nigga's an old man. First of all, second of all, I'ma just say this: P Diddy family, just fucking stay home, bruh.
Definitely.
Like why we gotta keep hearing the news? Why we gotta keep hearing the news? Uh P Diddy kids, they didn't want to hear that. They got up and left. Cassie husband. Listen, P Diddy family, Cassie's husband. This is a gross ass case. Quit showing up.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, especially Cassie's husband. Like, bro, you gonna go sit in there while all these people come through and talk about the nasty shit they did to your wife?
Well, you know, he married her. He married her. You know, through thick and thin, side by side. You know,
I
all that. You know,
mean,
what I'm
I
saying?
Yeah.
That's how.
mean, I get
That's
it.
what he deals with.
Moral support.
Moral
No,
I
no,
support.
mean,
You
it's hard.
no,
As
no.
hard as it is, bro. As hard as it is, some
What?
people are that deep. Is for moral support like that. You know, like if he really
Bruh.
loves her like that, I got good. You know, like some people, they can sit through that. Like
know.
I mean, man, that's tough to sit through.
Don't worry about it. I
That's
know you are.
tough. Like, but man,
Okay. So
Pay
look,
attention
okay,
to.
so
Damn.
so that's the optics of the case, of visual. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so as far as what's being said, like I know some people ain't gonna like this.
Repeat. Hold on. I hate to. I'm not gonna cut you ever no more. Remember,
Go
you
ahead.
just said what was being said, not what you think.
Right, right.
Remember, you said what is being said, not what
Okay.
you think, not what you
yeah.
think, not what you
Yeah.
want, not what you trying. What is being said? Go ahead.
Right, right, right. So listen. So based off what's being said, if I'm being 100% honest, bro, P Diddy not finna fucking go to jail?
Come on, man.
Like,
Come
are
on, man.
you like, bro? I'm sorry. Like, all y'all rolling out these details of the freaky shit he do, bro. Is P Diddy a freaky ass nigga? Sure, sure. But to be honest, standing in the corner masturbating while your girl gets smashed, that's not illegal.
At all.
You see what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
Pete, just being real, your girl consented. She said on
Yeah.
the stand, she said on the stand that she yes, she said that she did it because she thought that it would make P. Diddy happy. But Cassie, you consented to having a nigga pee in your mouth.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like quit playing,
Yeah.
bruh. You
Like,
said
come
like
on.
I
Yeah.
And you
now
was
what
grown,
he
and you was grown, and you was grown.
what he will what he will go to jail for, he's not going to go to physical jail. He'll go to public jail. Like he'll like what they say in the court of public opinion.
Uh-huh.
He'll go to like I ain't gonna lie, the damage is done, bro. Like
Yeah, he's
his
the damage is done a long time ago. The damage was done when that video came out. It was over.
and just being real, that's how they want it.
Hmm.
She gonna get you right here.
Yeah, that's it. This is honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think this whole thing, because I think it's a humiliation for him.
Yeah.
They're trying to humiliate this guy, and that's why like all this stuff is being said. The whole Tootsie Roll thing,
Hey, but be clear. But be clear. Be clear.
all this is being
Hey,
said to embarrass him. Yeah,
Marquee Gang, be clear, bro. We are not defending P Diddy at all.
at all. No, no, I'm not.
Like Corn said, we just going off what was said.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, it's only the first few days of this trial. You don't know what else is coming out. This could just be the beginning of it, and they wanted to get her part out the way.
But
The
she's the main
embarrassment
witness, though,
part out the
y'all.
way.
She's the main witness. Like she's the main thing
She's
of this whole thing.
You know who?
I think there's more people involved. I think there's more people involved. I think she's a piece of the puzzle. I don't think she's. I
She's
think
the
she's
main
one of the main
ingredient,
ones.
though. She's the
Hey,
main ingredient.
also,
Males right here.
side
Males.
note, side note. Hey, side note, Mav,
Huh?
you remember when I said that your man's Jay-Z is is trying to take out Young Money, right? You remember that conspiracy, right? Now, now, think about this. Why was it even relevant that Cassie told the stand or told the court that she reached out to Nicki Minaj and Nicki Minaj told her to such and such? Bro, they're still running them through the dirt. And I
Yeah.
know that's some conspiracy shit. But they
I don't even know if it's a conspiracy by now because like a lot of people, even on social media, have been saying like now it's starting to look like that. It's starting to look like they got lined up like
cause
big time.
why are you even mentioning Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah,
has unless she was part of the freak offs, like she has nothing to do with this shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But okay, I digress. You go. One of y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm here. I'm listening. Cause you know, when I launch, I gotta go last because I'm the bad guy. But go ahead.
No, I mean the case itself is crazy. I think like in my opinion, like I said, I think this case. I mean, it's obvious. I think it's going to go on for a while. I don't think those raids came for no reason. I think the stuff that was found in those raids, I don't think those raids were for no reason. I'm not going to say it's going to be a RICO. So far, yeah, you're right. This isn't a RICO thing. This is that you a freak. That's just about it.
That's
You're a
it.
freak, and it's kind of a case of Stockholm syndrome. I don't know if Marquis gang. I don't know if y'all know what Stockholm syndrome is. That's when you fall in love, or you go back to your abuser. You fall in love with your abuser. It's almost like
Listen,
a Joker,
listen,
a Joker Harley Quinn type thing.
ain't nobody used the term Stockholm syndrome until 2 days ago. But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, no, I was saying it seemed like that from what you were saying in the
Uh, Toronto.
like what you were saying in the whole like in the
Marquis.
text about like I'm like man you going back to your abuser like that's kind of what this is and yeah you're right people have been mentioning Stockholm syndrome it's the same along the same things as what I thought so
Hey, and then
like I said I'm oh go ahead
no, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just want to say, and then like these people, it's a lot of people that is crucifying Boosie for what he's saying, right? But my thing is
hmm
this. My thing is this. Like I heard Boosie say that he said all celebrities fly pussy in, and I believe that.
oh yeah wholeheartedly I believe that he's
You
right
see what I'm
he
saying?
knows what goes on yeah
And he said, and
yeah
just being real, like if okay, if you agreeing to do sexual shit because P Diddy's giving you money or he's this or he's that, I agree that's prostitution.
Uh-huh.
But where I disagree with Boosie at is, bruh, yes, of course, there's not. It's not illegal to me to tell somebody that you fool with. Look, fly to New York, come do your thing on me, and I got you a pair of shoes or some shit. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
I think people do that all the time, but it's just like it's a difference when you doing it because you know if you don't, there's physical repercussions for it.
yeah
What I'm
I
what I'm
see what you're
saying
saying
is okay, we know what prostitution is, right? So
hmm
what is pornography? What is pornography? What are porn stars? Can somebody
I was thinking that
can can someone
oh go ahead
can someone on the team tell me the difference between a porn star and a prostitution?
Porn, I would say
Hold on.
porn stars.
Give me the definitive essential difference. Go ahead.
go ahead Key I'll let you go first
I mean, well, okay. Porn is honestly the difference between the two. The
hmm
difference between the two is with porn it's an agreement up front. Look, I'm gonna give you this amount for sex.
Now what's
You make
prostitution? Stop. What is prostitution?
of course prostitution got to do with of course There's pimping involved.
Stop it. No. No, 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 no,
Not
no, 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 no.
necessarily.
No, 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 no,
There's
no, no,
no
no, no.
pimping in prostitution. What?
It, definitely
Not
not.
not all the time.
Not all the time. No, not at all time for sure. Hold on. Let me slow you down. You just said. All right, tap it down. All right, tap it. They can go. I went there to the car.
Corn, you at work?
Man, you waited the 10, G. Go ahead, sir.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
um,
So what I'm saying is, you just said porn stars is an agreement.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It's an agreement and that arrangement, correct? And they pay y'all money
right,
up front.
right.
So what is prostitution?
And plus, and then porn, of course, is on camera.
Okay,
But prostitution is like I don't know. I thought some prostitutes like get paid afterwards or some shit. I don't know.
it's definitely up
I
front.
think the difference is the way they get paid, ain't it?
are you trying to get at that like porn is like online prostitution, right? Yeah, that's yeah. I get what you're saying. And yeah, and technically, yeah, it is. One of them. I mean, actually, not even one of you are willing. You're both willing, and prostitution and porn. You're both. You have to be willing on both. You're not really forced to do anyone unless like I said, it's trafficking or something like that. But
Right,
Hold
for
on.
sure.
Hey, man. So
In the bag.
marquee game. What y'all listening to is Corn is at work. It sound like he just had to pat somebody down. Um,
It's straight, bro. I apologize, bro.
yeah, it sound like he had to pat somebody down. But but no, hey man. So listen, another thing. What I don't understand is this.
uh-huh.
What I don't understand is this. If what exactly is P Diddy in fucking jail for?
They ain't. Come on, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are the charges? Or is it
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like
the charges is sex trafficking, racketeering, RICO, all that.
Rico.
That's why I said. That's why I said those raids weren't for nothing. They found something. Something
Hey,
was found.
hey man, they didn't find nothing.
They didn't find nothing, bro. They definitely didn't find
And
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you how I know they didn't find nothing
Why you say that?
because bro, if they found something, they wouldn't need Cassie's test. They don't need her testimony.
Right. Exactly.
She wouldn't even be on the stand if they found something in them damn raids, bro.
Okay, then put it like this. If well, I guess that what I did. Cassie claim that she was trafficked.
No, she's saying that she willing, like she admitted that she said she was doing that stuff to keep,
Willingly.
yeah, willingly to so that P Diddy wouldn't get mad.
Come on, bro.
If Cassie didn't say that she was trafficked before, then I didn't. If I don't
She
remember her ever saying she was trafficked before, even when she filed the lawsuit. And
she
if that's the
hasn't. She
case,
hasn't.
then
Turn
her
around from
her
herself.
testimony is only here because
They
Diddy
want
bit
him to be something
the
else.
hand that yeah, Diddy bit the hand that fed him, and now this is humiliation proof. They're
Hey,
teaching him a lesson. This is phase one of this whole thing. Trust me. This is phase one. I got a
the
feeling
sex
this is phase
trafficking
one.
shit,
Cassie's not it.
the sex
Cassie is
trafficking
not
shit
it.
came from that shit came from all them people saying, you know what I'm saying? They got a they that he flew him in for sex.
You said
That
what?
shit ain't even from Cassie.
I mean, if he flew him in and paid him, that's technically prostitution, and that's technically illegal. I guess. I guess.
That shit, man. I don't know, bro. I just If
All I'm
you,
saying,
if you,
all I'm saying, what they need to hurry up and get Cassie off the stage, bro. She, she,
Yeah,
she, she, she's not helping.
honestly,
not at all.
honestly,
And I don't really see the reason that she's up there testifying all
no,
this.
no, no.
If
I know what I know what P Diddy's lawyers are doing.
except for humiliation is what I was trying to say. Go ahead, my bad.
No, what PD's what P Diddy's lawyers are doing, they're trying to they gonna keep her talking and make her
Hmm.
trip herself up.
And well, she's already done that. Everybody
That's
on the
why
internet,
that's why she
everybody,
been on the
everybody,
stand so long.
everybody on the internet saying she couldn't leave. She's already admitted she's dated other niggas, talked to other niggas, left 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 times, came back, like all type
Yep.
of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did
She's
y'all
Yeah, but
admitted
see?
all this
y'all,
online.
Did y'all see
you
where?
guys.
What I'm saying is,
Oh, what?
what I'm saying, if she's so scared of him, how is she dating another nigga?
Hey, that threw me for a loop, bro. And then it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think she's scared of him. I think when she was currently in that relationship, she definitely was scared of him.
Man, this
Yeah,
woman,
yeah.
y'all saying she couldn't leave and she wouldn't marry a white man and got 2 kids, and 6 years later into that white man relationship, she wake up and say, "I got touched by Diddy." Stop it!
Yeah. Okay, so look, this is what we gonna do.
Stop
This is what we
it!
gonna do.
Stop it!
Hey, look, this is what we gonna do. So, Corn, I feel like you got a lot to say. So we gonna give you the flow. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Uh, listen, what I'm gonna say is gonna hurt feelings. I don't care. I don't care. Mhm. I'm telling you what she said on stage. I get it. This whole Stockholm syndrome stuff y'all talking about. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I ain't heard Stockholm syndrome until Cassie got on stage. You know what I'm saying? That was two
Yeah.
days ago. I ain't heard that term used in 35 years until Cassie got on stage. Now, again, is it a real thing? I guess. Okay, let's roll with that. Um,
Mhm.
secondly, secondly, if you're on if you're on stage or on stage on trial to supposedly put a nigga in jail, what are you doing? It's all if anybody's been listening, it's a whole lot of I wanted to. He
Mm-hmm.
asked me. I requested this. I told them to do this. I said yes. I consented.
Mm-hmm.
It's not enough of he made me. He threatened me. I was scared for my life. I was in fear of my life. It's nowhere near enough of that in her statements. Nowhere close. I'm saying
Hey, you right about that.
again,
And
again,
all they keep doing is talking about how there
how
were
freaky that
times
was.
where
How
where
freaky it was.
Diddy lost his temper and he, you see what I'm
Okay,
saying? It's like they
that's the
not saying that.
and again that's domestic violence. I'm not excusing them that. That's domestic violence. It's not sex trafficking. That's not sex slaving. That's not none of that they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear about him throwing her off the boat or some shit?
Something like that. I heard that. I'm saying what I'm saying is that woman agreed to get peed in the mouth, bro. You feel me? That woman left Diddy several times and came back several times. You know what I'm saying? Again, so
Yeah.
now hold on. As I say, you know, the radicals and the other people are going to try and defend Cassie and say he groomed her, right? So
Mm-hmm.
not one time has Cassie got on trial and said I was groomed. She has all the opportunity to say all these things that everybody's trying to paint. She's not said it one time. All the things that everybody's trying to paint, Cassie ain't said it. So I can only go off what she said under oath on TV. What we talking about? This woman got on the stand and said P. Diddy warmed the microwave up of the baby oil and rubbed it on me and said, I want you to be glistening. Why do I need to know that? Where is the
Yeah.
he raped you? Where is the he raped you stuff at? Why do I need to know why do I need to know he put baby oil in your booty? Why do I need to know that?
Why the baby oil got to be warmed up?
Why do I care? Why do I care about
Freaky ass
this?
shit.
Why do I care about that? Why do I care about that, guys? She admitted she was dating another man.
Yeah.
She admitted she left Diddy and started dating another guy.
Yeah, I heard
She
that.
she admitted and said she admitted and said we had an on and off relationship. So where were you when it was off? Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me talk to the radicals. So when it was off, Diddy had her locked up in a cage until she was ready to say, "I'm ready to talk to you again." No, she was gone. She was gone. She was gone. So stop saying she couldn't leave, and she's telling y'all she left. I'm not gonna let y'all tell me. I'm not gonna let y'all tell me because y'all want her to say these things when she's telling me the complete opposite. Y'all people can get mad and all this. Now mind you, now we got more people that's gonna get on the stand, right? The white lady from Danny Kane, she's going to smoke P Diddy. Do you hear what I'm saying? So if
I think all of that. Both of them girls about to smoke him.
they're going to what we want to hear and what needs to be said and stuff to try and put somebody in jail. They're going to say it. You know what I'm saying? Not the shit that Cassie's saying. The shit that Cassie said, she looks like the number two in the whole operation. She even said I was operating and doing the while Diddy wasn't even around. You mean me?
Uh-huh.
But she admitted at her own mouth while I was dating while I was dating Kid Cudi, I still participated in the freak offs
Yeah, she did say that. Yeah, yeah.
because it was a job for me at that point. Oh, okay, so he paid you. Okay, cool. So you was just doing it for the money, like we all know. Everybody like we all know. Okay, cool. So then the money ran out. Diddy said, "I'm not talking. I ain't fooling you no more." So then she came out with the bullshit. Do you not hear what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro? Do y'all not, listen, I'm not going off again. I'm not gonna go off what y'all want, what people want her to say, and what they want to say, and all this Stockholm syndrome, all these excuses for her own faults. I'm not going off the groom and shit because she ain't said it yet. She done said all type of shit except the shit that y'all want her to say. Where she ain't said one time I got groomed.
Not once.
And she's free to say whatever she wants. Can't nothing happen to her. Diddy is in jail. Can't nothing happen to her.
Yeah.
So why she ain't said it? Why she ain't said it, y'all? Y'all came up with Stockholm syndrome out of nowhere.
No, look. I'm gonna tell you what
That
I
that
think.
that was the ticket. Stockholm syndrome.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think Cassie. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't think Cassie give a fuck if he go to jail or if he free. I think her job is done.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
somebody then put some more money in that bank account on top of the 20 million she got from Diddy. I'm telling you, her job is done.
Yeah,
Now,
like I told
we
you,
done seen this man.
it's
We done seen this man sitting there with a whole head of gray hair. How he gonna come back from that?
yeah.
Ain't no more getting your image back. Like the image of P Diddy is done, bro.
The image of P Diddy been done for a while, but this sealed the deal. Like the whole, like I said, this is a humiliation thing. This is a definitely humiliation thing because she really doesn't have a reason. If I'm gonna be real, she doesn't really have a reason to be up there. She already got her money. She's already settled. This is humiliation. They're trying to
Thank
lock
you.
this in right now. Also,
Right.
you got to
And
realize
that's
the climate that you live in, where everybody's in their feelings about stuff. So they're going to use everything that they can to tug at the heartstrings of the emotion of the whole
exactly
jury because we live in that time period right now. We live
Yep.
in the soft era right now. So everything they're going to use Stockholm syndrome. They're going to use that. They're going to use that videotape. Anything to put this man away. It doesn't matter.
correct.
And we live in the
Correct.
softest era we've ever lived in ever. It's
Correct.
so easy. You see how quickly people turn coat on people. One
No,
day they'll
listen,
love you,
listen.
one day they hate you. So it like, hold on, let me finish. One day they love you, one day they'll hate you. And that's what they
Agreed.
count on. They're counting on this is what they're using against him right now. And this is why I say, hey,
Perception.
he may
Only
not he
perception.
may not get off in this climate. I don't know. Well, go ahead, my bad,
Nah,
bro.
I don't see him getting off. But what I'm saying is, they didn't hurry to get Cassie off stage and put the other people on because she looked like a fool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
She
She
looked.
like honestly at this point, she's done. Like like you
so
just
listen.
put other people on this point.
I'm gonna
And
say this.
also
I'm
too,
gonna say
real
this.
quick, real quick. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but definitely from my timeline, I'm seeing a lot of women who are on Diddy's side.
Yeah.
I've seen
And
that.
it, when I not necessarily on Diddy, I see a lot of let me not say on Diddy's side. Let me rephrase that. I see a lot of women who have basically said, "Bro, Cassie, man, get up, man, throw her away." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not on Cassie's side. A lot of women aren't, and of course you have a lot of women who, running with this whole, all the feelings thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm telling you, it's a huge amount of women who are like, bro, get Cassie up out of here. All the women that I've talked to about this, they're like, bro, get Cassie up out of here. And I've talked to a lot of women about it.
So, hey, I'll say this, and then, we can move to another topic and progress the show. So, listen, dude. Here's my thing. What I personally feel. What I personally feel. I think, and again, this might sound like some conspiracy shit, but I think this is how they're going. They want to kill Diddy. I think honestly, I think he gonna beat the charges, and I think they want him to beat the charges, and when he do, I think the powers that be, they want him to get out and see after this how they can, nigga, we can kill you and still be living. Like when you
Yeah,
go out, they want him to see. Like I agree with Mav's point earlier when he said about he think he pissed the wrong person off. I'm gonna
Of
be
course it
real.
is. Of course it is.
I think I think that shit. I ain't gonna lie. When they try to pull that play where P Diddy was suing the liquor companies and all this shit, and you see what I'm saying, and all these, I told y'all, bro. Marquee Gang, y'all know. Go back to episode 1 when I was talking about there's people in this country, they didn't like how at one point all these rappers was talking about black power,
yep,
ownership. You see what I'm saying? You had people like Nelly. Nelly is a part owner of a NBA team. You
yeah.
had you had Jay-Z. Jay-Z thinking he finna own the Brooklyn Nets.
I think Justin Timberlake has a piece of the Memphis Grizzlies, but I know he's not necessarily a rapper and he's not black. But I get what you're saying, though. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I said. And then it's like, who is that? It's somebody else. It's just like, bro, I think P Diddy is going to be the nigga stay in your place example that they're making.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. Without a doubt, without a doubt, that's what they're doing. Like I said, this is they're putting them up on there as an example. They're like, you want to be like that? Watch what we do to you. Watch what we do to him. Now we'll keep you in
And
line. Only
and I'm gonna
the
tell
only
you
person
what's
they
so. Go ahead, bro.
okay. Oh no, I was gonna say the only person that don't seem like they can really pull anything on so far is Jay Z. He
No,
got a
they
lot of
can.
cunning,
They
you know.
can. It's just Jay Z. He doesn't flex his muscles. He don't say nothing. He be quiet. That's what he supposed to do. Be
Yeah,
quiet and don't
that,
say nothing.
yeah. That's why I said so far he's smart about it so far. I don't know because like I said, he ain't his hands ain't clean either, you
Listen,
know.
man.
But
Listen, man.
he's
P
smart.
Diddy, P Diddy last year or 2 years ago, he won an award and shouted out Cassie, bro. He was trying to flex, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep, that's true. I agree with that.
No, 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 no. We don't do that. No, we don't,
But listen, so okay. So listen, we gonna wrap that up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, by the way, just just for the record.
real quick, a disclaimer for everybody. I know this is gonna stand for Key Anthony, and it's gonna sound like it's gonna stand for Marv as well. I mean, for Marv, because we do not condone raping, sex trafficking, kid pornography, any weird ass shit that's put the charges on P Diddy. We don't
Yeah.
condone any. We have to say that, guys.
At
Trust
all.
me. We have to say that. You know what
at
I'm saying?
all.
I
At
don't condone
all.
any. I don't condone any of that. I'm telling you and speaking to you what this woman is saying on trial under oath. She looks like a fool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
So listen, speaking of trials, right? So again, in case you've been living under a rock, brother Tory Lanez and brother and I'm sorry, not brother,
I ain't been
and
broke in a
sister
minute. Hey, I ain't been
sister
broke in a
Meg the
minute. Hey.
Stallion. They are back in the news. It's being alleged that this whole time, even though I told niggas on my Facebook 2 years ago, it's being alleged that Kelsey is the one that shot Meg the Stallion. Tory didn't snitch, went to jail like a real one, did his time, I guess. But how y'all feel about that?
Oh, she's gonna scan your ID first.
Man. Well, I'll let one of y'all go.
Okay, I go.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, man. I'm one of the ones that if you get on my socials and you got a little time, you can track down everything I've said, bro. I said I said I didn't believe. I said I did not believe that Tory shot her.
Okay.
I still where you work at, man?
I apologize, bro. I'm at jar 10 right now, though. Go ahead.
You where?
Jar 10.
Uh, but no, I was just saying, bro. I was one of the ones I ain't really believe that Tory shot her. It's always from the beginning been sketchy details. I never understood why he would shoot her if he was actively fucking. Shit, shit. One of y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. I gotta go last.
Um. Oh, okay, okay. Man, it's crazy that new development that came out because I didn't believe that he did it anyway. Like just by the fact how everything leading up, even like I want to say before he went to jail, just how he was acting before he went to jail. I think it was while he was in jail, and he was kind of saying, "Y'all find out the truth" or something along the lines of like he wasn't like really like he wasn't really admitting to it. He was kind of alluding to, "I didn't do this, but
Yeah,
I can't really say anything now, so I'm gonna have to wait." So even back then, I was like, "I don't think he did this," and the whole story just sounded crazy to me. And then right after you got shot, it was like a couple days or a week after you got shot. She's sitting there taking model pictures and all kinds of stuff like nothing ever happened. I was like, nah, something's not right about this story.
It was only
That's
bullet. It
my
was only bullet. It was only bullet fragments in her foot, not an actual bullet in her
yes.
foot.
That was the other thing. Bullet fragments in your foot, and that's it. And you're able to walk around like nothing happened like a week later. That's crazy to me.
yeah,
Nah, you know.
yeah.
You guys are free right now?
That's,
Yes.
Thank you.
but see, this my thing, man. My thing is this. So if I got the facts straight, Meg was it at the time? Meg is with the party dude, right?
Say,
Meg
say
is
that
with
again.
at the time. Meg is with party, right?
Yeah.
And then also at the time they said the girl Kelsey. I think the Kelsey girl is married or was married to Tory Lane's manager or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure about that part.
so
I'm
it's
not
like
sure on that.
both of y'all somewhere you shouldn't be. Both of y'all is in relationships with other niggas.
Hmm.
You out with Tory Lanez. If I got the story correct, she Meg didn't like that you was smashing Kelsey as well. Y'all fight. Like I still don't understand. I never have understood why Tory would shoot her. Now I could
Yeah,
see if
it
she's
makes
Talking about
sense.
some
it's like it's always like I could see if you see what I'm saying, like if Kelsey and Meg is fighting. Meg, I think they said Meg is like fucking 6 feet or some shit, which is tall for
Yeah,
a woman.
yeah,
Now I
yeah.
can see
Super tall.
if I mean I'm saying if you a woman and she on your ass, I can see you shooting her. Even though Tori, even though Tori is little as shit, he still might can get Meg.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that I didn't buy the whole dance, that whatever he said, dance,
Uh huh.
something dance or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but why he
bitch.
shot her or whatever, dance, bitch, dance, something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, talking about he
But
told her dance.
yeah,
Bitch.
like I'm like,
Bitch,
that sounds so
all
cliche to
the
me.
all the evidence on trial pointed to someone else shooting her friend. All the evidence
Yeah,
literally said all the evidence. They had no fingerprints or nothing. All the evidence pointed to her friend shooting her.
yeah,
Or this, and this is my honest opinion. And let's roll with it. Let's say Tory did attempt to shoot. He shot at the ground, bro, and then the feet. Yeah, I'm saying they were arguing. Meg probably snapped her a few times, and he shot the ground to scare her. And you know what I'm saying, boom, that shit happened. But I don't even think he pulled the trigger. I think the girl did. They were fighting each other. There literally was a fight between the girl and the two girls. They were fighting each other. And Tory trying to break it up, and the gun went off.
mm-hmm.
That's what I
Anybody get
think.
shot. Anybody get shot, bro. They need to free that man tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
They really do. And then for security guard to not come forward until all this time, you waited all this time, and dude almost just lost his life.
Hey, and you
Stabbed
know what's
14
crazy?
times. Yeah,
Turn up,
You know what's
turn up,
crazy? Tory
what's that?
Lanez. You remember? Tory seems convinced that Jay Z is behind this.
definitely.
Hi- Him and his dad. You could go ahead, yeah.
That is insane to me, bro. That like, how did Jay Z get involved?
Good.
Because of his affiliation with Megan Thee Stallion, Rock Nation.
I ain't know they was affiliated.
Yeah, she she. I think she's managed by Rock Nation. She has a big tie to Rock Nation. I think it's her management that's with it. That's why she has a big tie to this whole thing, and everybody's tying it to Jay Z right now.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's ironic that he would get stabbed the way he did, almost lose his life and whatnot right before this information, or right after before, was it before or after? I think it's before the information dropped,
What's that?
something
What you
like
talking
that. But
about?
yeah,
Man, listen, man. This was no. This he got that. They say he got stabbed 13, 14 times, but that man tried to take him out. That was overkill.
yeah,
You hear me?
yeah.
What was overkill?
Him getting stabbed
The way they
14
stabbed,
times.
getting stabbed 14
Oh yeah,
times,
yeah,
back of
yeah,
the head, collapsed lung. I'm like, man, you really tried to finish him. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. And because they know, man, if he get out, whatever he know, he gonna be telling it.
What'd you
Wherever
say?
wherever he knows, he gonna be telling it. That's why they try to take him out, bro.
Yep, yep, exactly. And now, oh, best believe. Not to mention, here's the other thing too. I don't think it was just Jay Z. I think the industry tried to take it, because do y'all remember what Tory just did with those with his album sales and with the NFTs?
What'd he
He
do?
made a million. He made a million off of one of his records. He made a million because the NFTs, the way it worked, I believe, is that fans who bought the NFT, they got to buy. They pretty much bought into the project, so they make money off of the project too. So what
Hmm.
they did, he had fans, I guess, a million fans. He basically went platinum off of the NFT from one of his projects. He
Yeah.
sold
Right,
a
right, right.
million. Yeah, the fans bought it, sold a million, and he bypassed. Like he basically kind of like people don't realize he kind of changed the game with that one because
Hmm.
one album went platinum, and I think it was like overnight that people bought it, and not only did people buy it, they bought into the album. So I think if I got to do more research on NFTs because I haven't done research on it in a long time. But I think the way it works is when they bought into it, they kind of bought a stake in it. So now I guess if the album continues to sell, fans continue to make money off of it. I think that's how it goes. Don't quote me on that marquee game, but I think that's what it is because I remember studying up on NFTs because I wanted to do something like that with my music, but Tory like changed the whole struck like he changed the whole game doing that, and I think the industry was mad at him for that. He bypassed everything. He bypassed
Mm.
streaming. Like you don't get anything. Like you get pennies for streaming. I can
Yeah.
put something on right now and get next. I can get a million streams and get next to nothing for that. For you know,
Yeah.
he bypassed everything and made a million in a day or so, and they're mad at him for that. I think that was the other thing too. You know, but well,
I agree with that. So, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When on this particular topic, I don't really got much to say because it's like it's so much been said. Now I'm at the point I just wanna shit. I just want to see what's finna happen.
that's kind of where I'm at too. Yeah, I was like, man, I want to see what's gonna happen. They gonna let him go? What's gonna happen? You know?
At this point, I want to see. I mean, because like if you think about it, like he's already in jail. I mean, it's like
Long time, man.
I don't see them reversing his sentence behind this,
We got
but I
we
could
got
definitely
this
see
motherfucker.
him. I could definitely see
Come on
him
there, holla at
cutting
Lala.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see him cutting some of his time in half.
If they cut it in half plus good behavior, he'll be out within a year or two. Then,
Yeah. But
if it's
listen,
only 10 years.
man,
I
listen.
don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get his sentence redone, but they need to get him about it. It's clear as day that he didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Like
listen,
it's
that's
clear as
true. And
day
it's
he
like,
didn't do that.
bro,
It's clear as day
mhm.
he didn't do it, bro.
we could
It's
talk
clear as day.
about that all day, but I want to get to the topic that had the group chat buzzing. So, was it okay? So Mav made an interesting statement. Mav said that Styles P
Yeah,
was. Did you say he's a bet? You say he's a better rapper than Jim Jones?
all day. And there's not one universe that Styles P is not a better rapper than Jim Jones. But go ahead.
I'm confused on. I'm confused on why you say that. What body of work has Styles P gave you that made you say, you know what, he better than Jim Jones?
Now listen,
Styles P's. Oh,
Style P has plenty of
go ahead.
music. He has plenty of music.
Uh huh.
It just didn't hit. You know, the mainstream scene. It didn't. His music didn't travel on a mainstream level, global level, national level. That don't mean just because your music doesn't travel don't mean you're not a cold rapper. As far as a lyricist, a rapper, the fundamentals of what rap is, he's washing Jim Jones. Now, with that being said, the average ain't nobody name five-star piece song. So at the end of the day, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones gonna get on
You
here and
said
say, bro,
nobody.
I said you can't name five Styles P songs right now. Name them five. Give me five. You taking too long. You taking too long. You taking too long. You taking too
Oh,
long.
my
You
bad.
taking too long. You taking too long. You taking too long. You taking too long. I need five. I need five.
Oh, hold on. We gonna make it. I get high, blow my mind. Um,
You shouldn't be umming. You should not be umming. When you talk about
You
Jim Jones,
shouldn't
you
be
should not be
me.
umming. But go ahead.
you said
Because
Jim
I don't have
Jones.
to. I don't have to nothing with Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I can name 12 to 15 before I get to. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Oh, look, okay. Go ahead and name 12 to 15. 12 to 15 from who?
From Jim Jones.
Oh yeah, I gotta hear this too.
I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. You said 12 to 15? That's insane.
Songs.
That is
I give you
absolutely
four.
insane.
I give you four.
You ain't gave me my 5 yet though.
Oh
You ain't
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
at
yeah.
3.
That see three. Man, I'm
Jim,
trying to think. I'm trying to
that's
think.
tough. That's tough. That's tough, bro. I
It's tough
really don't
because
want beef with Jim
you're
Jones.
not all the way wrong about his mainstream like that. You're not all
Bro,
the way wrong about
even when I call him mainstream, but Jim Jones is known, like they know his shit, bro. Like he got too many songs. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about Styles P, you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Jim,
That's just because you cold, like again, Talib Kweli, right? Everybody know Talib Kweli, right? Talib Kweli, right. Talib Kweli, everybody know him, right? Hello,
who is
chat.
it?
Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli? Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. One of my
Okay,
favorites.
okay, cool, right? Everybody know him. Everybody know him.
Mid,
I mean, we we know who he
mid.
is. We know he's a lyricist out of this world. I agree. Talib,
Talib Kweli. Is that what you said?
hello.
Yeah, you heard me.
I'm back. My phone. Somebody called me.
You
Everybody,
said you
everybody knows who
said
Talib
Talib
Kweli is,
Kweli.
right? Right. We know. Listen, whether you agree he's a great rapper or not, he's a great lyricist. He really
Bro,
is.
Talib is mid.
He has one song, bro, and that's just to get by. He has one song. So I'm not. When y'all start, this is what I be trying to tell people. When y'all start talking about these super lyrical rappers who only got a song or two up against the heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? Like when I say heavy, I'm talking about the heavy hitters. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work.
Bro,
Like Styles P,
I told
like
Mav. I told Mav that these lyrical guys
it's
don't
just
know how to make music, man.
a lot of them don't, and it's not their fault. It doesn't mean the music's not great, or whatever. Because listen, Nas is one of the few people who kind of broke the code. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So of being a super duper lyrical rapper and it went mainstream with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the biggest Nas fan that's ever been. You know what I'm saying? All his beats is trash, but it's cold. But he's rapping on that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever, his beats is horrible, but he rapping on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If we're going back to Styles P against Jim Jones, you put him in a versus, he gonna die. He
He
gonna
gonna what?
die. He's going to die in a versus. Styles P versus Jim Jones in a versus. This man is going to die. He's going to
versus
die.
Jim Jones. Okay, all right.
In a versus, like you can't be serious.
In a versus,
If they talking 20 songs, I only know Styles can get to 20. And the songs and if he does have 20, it's gonna be songs that don't nobody know.
it's gonna be the same thing with Jim Jones. Like the
That's
same
not true.
thing.
That's not
Jim
true.
Jones' biggest hit, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. His biggest hit is balling.
Yeah.
Anything recent is anything recent that he's doing, and very little people know about anything he's doing recent. His biggest hit is balling. And
So
he's
when you
not even he's not
so
even the best thing about that song, bro. The best thing about that song is the hook and the beat. That's it. That's the only thing that knocks in that. If you want to go certified gangsters, like I told y'all in the group chat, certified gangsters, the best person who had the best verse on that is Game, followed by Cam and then Jim Jones. And you know why the other reason that it was a hit was because it's Boys in the Hood remixed. That's why. Jim Jones is the muscle of Dipset. He is not a lyricist. I'm going to go ahead and even say this. Let me go ahead and finish this. Jim Jones couldn't mess with me on my worst day. On my worst day, sick with the flu, I can get in the booth and spit better than him all day. If he ain't messing with me, he ain't touching the Styles P at all. Sorry, straight up. And I'll say it all day. All day.
Mark,
Jim Jones can come on here and I'll say that all day. There is
Marquis,
not a universe in this world where Jim Jones is a lyricist like that. He's not. He's all right, but he's not no lyricist like that.
he can
Sorry.
make a song, bro. He can make a song.
He better than
Kai,
Jay. He
he's
better
not
than
even the
Styles
best
P.
thing about the song. He's not the best thing about the song half the time. He got some stuff where he kind of goes off sometimes on occasion, but he's never the best thing about his song. Everybody else outshines that dude every time on the song. Unless he's on there by himself, it's cool. But like I said, he better not get on there with no Cam, no Jewels, no Styles, no Game, no nothing, because they outshine him. You are not a lyricist. Sorry. Bye bye.
So, but you think that Styles P would outshine Jim on a song?
Yes, Styles P is killing him on a song all day. There's no
So,
question about that. Jim Jones only gets what he gets because he's associated with Dipset, and he makes decent music sometimes. Lately, he's been on a roll. Cool. He's gotten better lately. He was better now than he was before. Jim Jones is not as hard as y'all trying to make him out to be. He's not. Like I said, Jewels is killing him in Dipset.
He is that hard in reference towards Styles P, bro. We talking about Styles P, bro. I mean, I ain't got to go too far.
We like I said, I guess we can go hit for hit because you are right. Styles P wasn't a crazy mainstream like that. So I guess we can go hit for, if you go hit for hit. Yeah, I guess he would win if you're going to go. Maybe that's not even the whole. That's not even. Nah. Like I said, Jim Jones ain't got 20 hits like that either. So what are we talking about?
He don't
He
have
doesn't
20
have
hits, but
20
he
hits.
has 20 songs that folks know about though that he's on. You know what I'm saying? Because
He does not have 20 songs that people rock with like that.
Because when they do the verses, all these guys aren't doing all the hits; they're doing the features, you know what I'm saying? He had a run of craziness. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you, if we're talking features too, he doesn't know. He's not messing up the Styles P then at all. Styles P is killing him lyrically.
What feature is Styles P on that folks know about? Again, Jim Jones gonna walk it out.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Like, that's one of the biggest features. Anything with the locks on it. Come on now, bro.
Again,
like I said, Styles P wasn't the weakest in the locks. Jim Jones is the weakest in Dipset.
And niggas can't name 5 locks songs. Y'all took that locks versus Dipset thing on the verses and ran with it as if the locks is these got these. But people can't name 5 log songs. You know what I'm saying? They can't. It's just not. They just can't not, bro. But hold on, the Dipset. Hold on, kid. Dipset. I'm gonna tell y'all why Dipset lost. Dipset went on stage because they was mad at each other. They was drunk and they ain't had no order. The truth.
Dipset shouldn't have lost that at all.
Sorry, phone, bro. There's no way.
But listen though,
there's no way.
Man, did you just say that Styles was better than Sheik?
You said what?
You said Styles P's better than Sheik Luch?
I put Styles P a little over Sheik Luch. I love Sheik Luch, but I put Styles P a little bit over him. I put Jada. It goes in order: Jada, Styles, and Sheik to me. But I love Sheik Luch.
I mean, Styles and Sheik Luch can go 1-1, but man, go hand in another. But listen, bro. If you put this in the streets or in the barbershop, bro, you say Styles P or Jim Jones. The barbershop in the streets, you gonna say Jim Jones, bro. Like, it's not even. What we talking about? If you go to the barbershops in the streets and say Jim Jones or Styles P, they're gonna say Jim Jones, bro.
No, they're not. They're gonna tell you Styles P. I promise you, they'll tell you Styles P. If we're gonna say who's a better, what are we talking about? Hits or rapper?
Isn't that the name of the game? You know what I'm saying? Isn't it the name of the game that who can make songs, who's relevant, who can make revenue? I don't see how people be trying to minimize that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I do get it. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But y'all cannot minimize that Jim Jones was a real thing for a while. He's still relevant today. Musically. Not because of podcasts, not because of clothing lines. It's because of his music. That he's still putting out today.
That's a new thing.
He set the trend. He set the trend.
Somehow, that's kind of a new thing. like lately he's been up on music. I give him his props that he's been doing all right with music lately. Jim Jones has
Yeah.
never done as good with music,
He
and
never.
POME is just
honestly, I think it's
POME,
because it's
POME,
because Jewels and
POME,
Cam don't drop.
POME.
It's because Jewels and Cam don't drop. That's why. Jewels and Cam were better artists than he is. He wasn't. He's not as
That's
dope
one
as
day.
y'all think that he is.
Why do you feel Jewels is a
He's
better
all
hit?
right because he is. It's the truth. It's
No,
the honest truth. And anybody you can post that on both of your social medias, and it's the honest truth.
nah,
I'm
I don't,
sorry.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, honestly.
Y'all don't think Jewels is better than Jim Jones?
But as a rapper, absolutely. This ain't even debatable for sure.
Thank you.
I
It's
don't
not even
think he's
debatable.
better
Yeah,
than
for
And as
sure.
far as hits,
What?
I'll even go. I'll take Jewels over Jim Jones all day in hits.
I
how
don't know
in
about that
hits.
either.
What
Joel was a
hits?
what?
What hits do Jewels have?
Mic check.
Yep. Okay.
Rumble, Young Man, Rumble. What else we got?
So
Bro,
Dipset
nothing,
anthem. Like
nothing
I,
nothing you name would be equal to balling, bro.
you said
that's just
what?
one song.
None of his songs would be equal to balling. And then if you think about it, Jewels has, I mean, Jim Jones got more success than Jewels.
He had
Because
10 times
Jewels
more
stopped.
success.
I know.
So Joel, Joel, Joel Santana is the, Joel Santana was the J.R. Smith of the NBA of Dipset. He had all the talent of the world, but just was just cool being a six man. He had no problems. You know what I'm saying?
I have to agree with that. That he didn't have to be that position though. That's the thing. Like he was better. Like he's better
Listen,
than Jim Jones to me.
Jim Jones is on. I think was it Cameron or was it Cameron or Mace or who said that Joel Santana was really supposed to be the guy. But he just really didn't care for real. He was in the streets more than he really cared about the street shit and hustling shit more than he was about rapping. Joel Santana was cold. Do you hear me? Boy, let me show you
Yeah,
how to make that man. What? What? What?
yeah,
How many
yeah,
people how many people you know had young how many people you know had young Jeezy on a feature and they outshine young Jeezy?
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
that was '05, '04, '05, '06 Jeezy. And he shitted on Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
Wayne. And Wayne.
yeah.
Man,
Wayne
come
who?
on, man. Joel is ridiculous.
Wayne who?
Lil Wayne,
Lil Wayne who?
where
Oh, oh,
Joel Santana, Joel Santana arguably had the best song. I mean, the best song, the best verse on that. You know what I'm saying? On that song, bro.
Which hold on, which song? Nah. I mean, but look though. That's all well and good, but there's been plenty of times where Jewels and Wayne was on the same song and Wayne wrapped circles around them, bro.
That is true.
you
But
said
you know they have a whole album. You know they have a whole mixtape together.
Exactly. That's what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying.
I can't feel my face.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on now.
And Joel Santana. I mean, Wayne didn't watch Joel Santana on every song, bro. He just didn't. He just didn't, bro.
Just about.
He did, yeah.
Just about.
Like I said, Jewels. Nah, I can't even say like nah. They was neck and neck in a lot of stuff, bro.
No.
Come
Like
on, bro. That's what I'm telling you now. He ain't just watch him on that. He ain't watch him, bro. He didn't, bro. Joel Santana was actually supposed to be the guy, bro. He had everything: the swag, the style, the persona, the charisma, the verses, the
Cam
raps, the believer.
Cam
He had
recently
the
said
he
that.
had he had the he had the, he had the believability. It just it was just Cam because it was. I mean, can't nobody say clear as day the best nigga on Dipset was Killer. That's not even debatable. I'm not even letting nobody get that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The best rapper. I mean, the top nigga, whether you think he's the best rapper or what, regardless how you want to slice it, the number one guy in Dipset was Killer. That's not even debatable. And he got all the songs. He
yeah.
got more of them songs than all of them. You know? Can't nobody go in a versus in Dipset with Cam. And on a lot of the Dipset songs, especially on Diplomats, Cam was the nigga who was snapping. It was Killer. Man, stop it with Killer, bro. We ain't gonna play Killer, bro. We not gonna play Killer. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the B, C, and D niggas. We ain't got to the A and the A niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that was Killer. Killer was A.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
But
man,
we
you and
talking about
Wells,
we talking about Jim
we're gonna go
Jones. We
by
talking about Jim Jones versus Styles fucking P, bro. Stop.
Mhm.
You gotta bring somebody a little bit harder than that, bro. Styles P against Jim Jones. This is that ain't gonna work, bro. He got too much. He got diplomat songs he can bring out. He got the weather. He got the POME album he can bring out with Weatherman on it, with Reppin' Time on it, with Ballin' on it, the Walk It Out remix on there.
I
Like,
forgot
I mean,
about repping time.
Yeah,
he
yeah, I
got the
did forget
song
about Rapid
the
Time.
song
Rapid Time is hard.
the song with George Santana on the same album called Emotionless. He was on the remix with Throw Some D's remix. Like, bro, he got the Gangsta Grills that came out 3-4 years ago with the Set the Trends with the Billies with the Blickies. Man, stop playing with Jones, bro. Like, man, stop it, bro. Stop, man. We talking about Styles P, bro. Stop it with Jones, bro. Stop it with Jones, bro. What's
Nah,
the song?
nah.
He got the song. He got the song on another album with the chicken fried song called Chicken Fried Rice. He got the He just dropped. He just dropped the album. He
He
just
did,
dropped
and
the
it was
album,
hard.
and it was fire.
Yep,
Church in the Streets, I think was what it's called.
yep, yep.
What we
Yeah, it wasn't
talking
too
about?
bad. Like it's just. Oh, go
We
ahead. Go
talking
ahead.
about
Hey,
and we talking about Styles P. Huh? Huh? Man,
Styles P.
I'm not here trying to be hard on Styles P, but y'all tweaking. Yes, you
Hey,
got crunk music, pop champagne. I don't know.
he had a
Certified gangsters.
he had a hit with the Ron Browns. Yeah, the pop champagne. You just said it. You just
He's
said
on.
it.
I think he's on. I think he's on the remix. I think he's on the remix. Ice cream paint job. He is. Yeah, he is. Like he got too many songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like I said, man. Like those are features. Like, I guess he's not the best dude on them features. Like them features, they're not even
What
his hit.
what he what he on Get Him Daddy with remix with Cam and them?
And
Yeah, he
he's still not
was
the
like
best
that.
dude on there. That's the thing.
But
Like,
when you hear the song, it's over with. As soon as you hear Get Him Daddy, it's over with. What style we gonna play? What style we gonna play, bro?
Man, so listen. I don't know about y'all, but this been a good one, man. Y'all got any more to
oh
discuss?
yeah, most definitely.
Nah, I'm alright. Keys in my pocket.
Yeah, no, no, I'm good for now. I'm good for
I'm
now.
good. I'm good.
We're gonna
I'm
pick the rap
good.
conversation back up, though. We're gonna pick the rap conversation back up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you been quiet. You been quiet on Steph Curry, bro. You go ahead, man.
Wait. You know what? You right. I have been quiet on Steph Curry. Can I have the
You been
floor?
way too quiet. You been
Can I
way too
have the
quiet.
floor?
Go ahead. Nah.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
I can have the floor.
I'm cool, bro. Just turn around for me.
Okay. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Wardell Stephen Curry for a amazing season. Everybody had us everybody had us projected to miss the playoffs to start the season. They
Uh
laughed at us. They ridiculed us.
huh. Uh huh.
They said we wasn't gonna do this, we wasn't gonna do that. And shout out the best GM in basketball. He pulled off the Jimmy Butler trade and it
Hmm.
resurrected the season. Now, Steph was definitely snubbed from an MVP this year. Steph should have won MVP, hands down. Hands down. I don't care nothing about What Shay did, I don't care about Joker. The MVP of the season was Stephen Curry. For him to
How?
for him to get for him to get that team to where he got them. And
He didn't
look,
get it, but he didn't get it. He didn't get him there. Y'all wasn't nothing until Jimmy got there. So what are you talking
what?
about?
No. No,
Y'all was
when
an
Jim
under 500
no,
team. Y'all was an under 500 team with Steph Curry on the court, and he played 74 games. Yes, they was. Yes. That's
so
factual
when Jimmy
statements.
no. When Jimmy came,
Y'all
you're
was
right.
y'all was
When
really
Jimmy came,
sorry.
when he
Go ahead.
came, we was on a when he came, we was on a losing streak.
Y'all were under 500.
Yeah, you're right. We were under 500. But we not gonna sit here and act like yeah, we did get Jimmy, but we not gonna sit and act like Steph wasn't the reason that team turned around, bro.
No, he wasn't. It was Jimmy Butler. What we talking
Bro,
about? How you gonna say Steph was the reason why y'all turned around when you had him? He was under 500.
because
Y'all
we
was
didn't
damn near
have
finna miss the playoffs.
nobody.
Y'all was the 10th seed. Y'all was the 10th seed, 9th seed.
No. Don't forget. Don't
Yes.
forget. At the beginning of this season, bro, because I was posting it every day. We were winning games. Steph got hurt, then we started to lose.
Steph played 74 games. When he get hurt?
Bruh. When we was you don't remember that hot streak that Steph was on to start the season, mid season? I
I
just
just asked you
imagine
when
it.
he get hurt. He played 74 games. He only missed 8 games, bro.
Bruh, he missed way more than 8 games this year. And
Okay,
regardless,
so let me
regardless of how many games he missed, that still doesn't change what I said.
you say he was MVP of the league, bro.
He was. Bruh, what was that team
He
projected
played
at the
7
beginning of
he
the year?
played 70 games. He played 70 games. 70 games correctly. 70 games.
So he missed 12
24 and a
games.
half, 24 and a half points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 39% from 3, and
He was historical from the free throw. Again,
he shot 44% from the field.
4,003. Like I'm gonna use your line. What are we talking about?
Hey, how's he over Shea Alexander, who averaged 30 plus
Because
points,
Shea gotta
rebounds, 6 assists, 68
come on,
wins.
bro. Hey, no,
Get your feelings up out of this, bro. I don't need to talk to emotions. I want to talk to
no.
basketball.
These ain't emotions. Tell me now. If you put current Steph Curry on OKC, come on now. Come on now. You know just like I know that's a championship.
I don't know about that, bro.
OKC right now is they fighting for their life. They are. And Shea got he by far had the best team in the league besides Cleveland. Right or wrong?
In wins, yes, but in reality, I don't know about that. But go ahead.
What?
In wins, yes. I mean, Cleveland had wins, but were they the best team? Nah. Clearly, as they not. They got beat by the fucking Pacers. They got beat by the Pacers, a team that LeBron would have never lost to.
He might would have lost to that team.
I'm just letting you know, bro. LeBron beat Pacers teams that was better than that. You know what I'm saying? With
But
less talent.
all I gotta say is this. Again, by far, you see what I'm saying? The best shooter in the world. Like, I'm not under okay. So if you take a player and he's projected, I'm looking at it now. They were projected to finish 10th in the West this year. 10th.
And they was the 10th in the West before Jimmy
They
Butler got there. They was. What are you
bro,
talking about? They was doing exactly
at
what they was
bro,
projected to be. Garbage.
at one point during the season, we were in third place, bro. And we finished the season in sixth place. No, I'm sorry. We actually went to the play-in game. Ain't nobody gonna talk.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
I'm just waiting on you to
you
start
know
talking
what's
in
you know
reality
what's
before.
crazy. So we ain't gonna talk about. all the
But
guys.
y'all, the Warriors have been playing like 3 out of the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like for
fine
real,
though.
y'all been boo boo.
That's fine. I mean, shit. We just won a championship in 2022.
Correct,
I'm not understanding. So,
correct,
okay,
correct. I agree with that.
what's that mean
But
about us
this ain't
being?
about this ain't about 2022. It's about 2025. I need that energy that you would have gave to the niggas you would don't like. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Bro, I'm giving credit where it's due. Bro. So you telling me that you think we could
Y'all
lose
gonna
to
have
the
the hurt
Spurs?
y'all gonna have the hurt skew off the top. Would have been a 4-1? No. It'd have been a 4-2. Yeah.
Nah. Cause think about it. With Steph in Golden State, bruh, I think the Warriors win both of those games. I think if we lost to the Warriors if Steph was healthy, it would have went 7. I think that series goes 7 if Steph don't get hurt.
Right.
Cause think about it. Who was gonna stop him? They had no answer for him. Clearly, what was it gonna be? Mike Conley? Mike Conley gonna stop Steph? I didn't think so. Now, we didn't we didn't have a see. This is the problem. The problem on Golden State that nobody's speaking of is Draymond ass, bruh. Julius Randle dominated that man.
Off the top.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and even if Steph can't do nothing with Julius Randle, so if he plays, that's the mismatch, right or wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so say Steph don't get hurt. How is if we lose to the Warriors? How is that a reflection on Steph that Draymond was getting dominated?
Well, he's a role player. In this era, only role players only get praised, not criticized. Mm-hmm.
Man, no, Draymond is better than a role player.
He's a role player, bro. Y'all just y'all try to put him in something he's not. Sorry, no right here.
Bro, he's a defensive player of the year. That's not a role player.
Yes, he is, bro.
Oh my god. And then
Kawhi Leonard won the Defensive Player of the Year, and he was a role player.
who was?
Kawhi Leonard.
No, no.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He won
You just
Defensive Player of the
called
Year as a Spur.
Kawhi Leonard a role player.
He won Defensive Player of the Year as a Spur, as the fourth
Hmm.
option on the team. You're a role player. What are
Yeah,
you
he
talking
was a
about?
role player on the Spurs.
And that I just said, he won Defensive Player of the Year as a role player. Draymond
But
Green is a nobody on any other team except the Warriors.
I don't know. I think he
Are we
better than
arguing?
that.
Are you arguing that? What is he going to be on another team? He's throwing the ball to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson his whole career. Who's not going to get 6 assists? And then he got KD.
Bruh, there's multiple places that you could put Draymond, bruh. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
And he's going to do what?
If you put Draymond on the team with LeBron,
So if you put him on
and
the team with LeBron, what the
I'm
fuck is
talking about
Draymond
like
going to do?
I'm talking about like LeBron and prime Draymond. Now I do agree that he can't be like a star. He needs to be a second or third
We
option.
saw what Draymond. We saw what Draymond was when Steph and Clay was on the court. Was off the court. He was just a guy, a jag. Turn around from me. We saw that, and we see it every time they're not on the court. When Steph was on the court this year, guess what he was? Just a guy.
I don't know, bro. Draymond about to go to the Hall of Fame, and that's impressive for a
Sadly,
role player.
I, I, and that's sad, but it is what it is. Who can't get in the Hall of Fame in the NBA?
So you telling me you don't think Draymond deserves the Hall of Fame?
Resume, I guess. I guess. But who can't get in the Hall of Fame in the NBA, bro? Vlade Divac is in the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
Blade Diaz in the Hall. Blade Diaz in the Hall of Fame. He ain't got an All Star, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it, bro. I don't hear about no Hall of Fame when anybody can get in. Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm a Hall of Famer.
Yes, it is.
But hey, I'm about to get on up out of here, y'all. Y'all good?
All right, y'all. Y'all been good. Been good.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
most
Fuck this
definitely,
game
y'all.
forever, bro.
Love.
All right,
All right,
y'all.
y'all.